Good morning to all. Next topic is to find out the number of digits in the square root of a perfect square. Okay, so say for example a number is there which is a perfect square. So what will be the number of digits of the square root of that perfect square? Okay, so how we will find that? So the rule is that if a perfect square is of n digits, then its square root will have n by 2 digits if n is even. That means if the perfect square is of even number digits, there are even number in the digits, then the square root will be of n by 2 digits. All of you you have to remember the rules, because the next chapter, that is next exercise 3.4 is related to that topic, this topic. So kindly try to understand this topic very carefully. Again, I am repeating, if a perfect square is of n digits, then its square root will have n by 2 digits if n is even. The condition if n is even. So let us take one example to explain that. Say 9801. It is a perfect square and it is having how many digits? 4 digits. That means 4 means even digits. So here n is equal to 4 digits, that is even. Then the square root will have how many digits? N by 2, that is 4 by 2, which is equal to 2 digits. 4 by 2 means 2 into 2 is 4, so 2 digits. That means square root of 9801, if we find the square root by prime factor or long division method. You know all the methods. So you will find that there are 2 digits, that is 99. So 99 into 99, it is 9801. So if the numbers digits are even digits, then how you will find how many square root are there? That means how many digits in the square root are there without calculating the square root. We can tell before finding the square root that how many digits are there by this method. Okay. Now next is if the perfect square is odd number. So you can put the question regarding that what will happen if the digits will be odd number. So let us find it out. If a perfect square is of odd digits, then its square root will have n plus 1 divided by 2 digits. That means, say for example, say there are how many digits in the example I have given? 5 digits, that is odd number. So how I will find out? The square root will have 5 plus 1. How many digits are there? 5. So n plus 1, 5 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 6 by 2 is equal to 3. So there are 3 digits. So if you find the square root by a long division method or by finding the prime factor, you will get the number. So without calculating, how we will tell? By applying these two formulas. That means when it is even, remember that in summary, when it is even, how you will find out? It will be the number of digits divided by 2. Okay. The perfect square, how many digits are there? The number of digits divided by 2. And if it is odd number digits, then n plus 1 be divided by 2. The number of digits plus 1 divided by 2. Now let us start the exercise 3.4. Question number A1. They have asked you to find out, let us see, what least number must be subtracted from 149 to make it a perfect square. So since 149 is not a perfect square, so below that, what is the number? That means it is a perfect square. Can you remember? That is 144. That is 12 square is equal to 144. You have to, you can see the table also. And so since 144, after 144, that means 12 square is 144 and 13 square is 169. So what number you will subtract to get that perfect square 144? So 149 minus 5. So you will subtract by 5. You will subtract by 5. So answer is 5. Now next is question number 3. The number of digits in the square root of 390625 is. Now without calculating or without finding the square root of this number, how we will tell? Just now we have learned the rules. So you have to count the numbers of digits. How many digits are there? You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 digits, so it is even digit. So formula is what to find out the square root? N by 2. So 6 by 2, it is 3. So it will be 3. See here, I have just explained here. Number of digits is 6, that is even digits. Therefore, square root will have 6 by 2, that is 3 digits. Okay. Now, next question, question number 3. I think you can do yourself because you know the rules. The number of digits in the square root of this. Okay. So you do it yourself. Now, what least number must be added to 269 to make it a perfect square? So just you do it yourself. You know how to do. Next, question number 5. Question number 5. The smallest number of 4 digits which is a perfect square is. Okay. So smallest number of 4 digits which is a perfect square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all are the 4 digits. Which number is a perfect square? So you can see here 1000 it is given. So as we can remember the properties of square root, so if it is a perfect square, it should be of even number zeros. It should be even number of zeros. So since here it is odd number of zeros, so it cannot be a perfect square. 1016 is not a perfect square. You just calculate it and see. 1024 is a perfect square. I have solved for you here. You can see 1024. So it is a perfect square. So answer is question number 5C. Next question, question number 7. You see, if the number of digits in the square root of a perfect square number be 3, then the number of digits in the number is. Okay. Now just opposite one they are asking that if the number of digits in the square root of a perfect square number be 3, that means square root is 3. Then what will be the digits of perfect square? So if you can see one example, it is given on your book to explain you. Have a look here. See, these are the perfect square. So how many digits are there? You see, 5 digits are there. So 5 digits, if it is a 5 digits, since it is a even odd number of digits, so what will be the number of digits in the square root? 5 plus 1, 6, 6 by 2, it is 3. So it will be 3 digits. And if it is a 6 digits, so it is a even digit. So 6 formula will be n by 2 digits will be a square root. That is 6 by 2, it is 3. So it is also 3 digits. So if the square root will be 3 digits, it can be, the perfect square can be 5 digits or 6 digits. Understood? So the answer is 5 or 6. So question number 7, the answer will be 5 or 6. Now come to the question. Question number B1. So B1, I have already taught you in the last video, and I have given special video for this only, so that because it is very new to you and it is little bit tough. So I have already explained and I have done for you any 2, and rest all of you I think you have already done. Now next question, let us go. Question number 2. Find the square roots of these values. So these are the decimal values. So now I will do for you 1. Let us see. 151.21. So in the long division, if I do it, what we have to do as per the rule, just you go on making the pair from unit digits 2, 2 and 1. So 1 is the first digit. So 1 ones are 1, we know. So 1 ones are 1. So remainder is 0. So just now bring the 51 together. The pair, whole pair you have to bring together here. Now 1. So 1 into 2 is 2. So along with 2, what we will multiply so that we will get 51 or less than 51. So 22 along with 2, that means 22 into 2, whatever the number you will multiply, you will take here, you have to multiply with that number only, follow that. So 22 into 2, it is 44. If I take 3, so 23 into 3, it will be 3 3s are 9 and it will be 69. So it will be more. So we have to take this. So 51 minus 54, the remainder is 7. Now bring 29. So remember that before 29 there is a point. So place the point here. So this is only the difference between the decimal numbers and without decimal numbers. So now 729. So 2, 2. So 2, that unit place 2 will be double. 2 into 2 is 4. It will be remain as it is. So 2, 4, 3 into 3. 2, 4, 3 into 3. We see that the answer came 729. So the square root of 151.29 is 12.3. Now I will show you another one. Question number 2, 4. 2, 4. Let us see how to do that. See here, 7224.41. So what we will do, we will first, you don't see these two zeros. First 41. So 41, you just go on making the pair. All are in pairs since there are 6 digits. So 72. So 72, 9 nines are 81. It will be more. So we will take 8 into 8, 64. So the remainder will be 8. And again we will bring 24 here. So 8 into 2 is 16. 1, 6, 16. Then what number we will multiply with that? 164 into 4. 164 into 4 is 656. So now you can see here the remainder is 168. So 168, then I have to bring the rest of the number. So before that one point is there. So you place the point here and bring 41. Now here you see, have a look all of you here, 164. So 4 into 2 is 8, 168. Then what is the number we will multiply with that so that we will get less than this or equal to this? So it is 9. So 9 nines are 1689 into 9 is this much. So the remainder it comes 1640. Now you see here 1689. So 1689, that unit place 9, I have to multiply. Now before going to this part, let us have a look here. 1 minus 1 is 0, remainder is 1640. Now what else we will bring here? Nothing is there. So since here it is a point, we can bring 0, but we will not bring single 0 like a normal division. Since it is a square root, we have to bring a pair. So that means 2 zeros. Okay. So we will bring 2 zeros. Now come to this part. Now here 1689. 1689 into 2 is how much? That means 9 into 2 is how much? 18. Is not it? Here I am showing you 1689 into 2 is equal to 2 nines are 18. Carry 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9 and 1698. So it becomes 1698. Okay. Now along with that, now what number I will multiply so that I will get this one? So again 9. 9 nines are this much. So since it is not a perfect square, so we are getting the remainder here. So after point, it is enough to take 2 decimals, so no need to find more. So 84.99, approximately the value is this. So that's why I've written approx. Got it?